I agree to that, and I support that wholeheartedly. Because for me, I think the biggest tragedy of the wine industry, the wine culture, the wine lifestyle, is that it tends to exclude a lot of folks who would otherwise enjoy consuming these drinks. And
Hmm.
it's sad. It's sad to me because wine is such a beautiful thing, especially when you share it with others, and you share it either at the tasting room when we reopen, or you taste them at a wine shop, or you bring them home and serve them at your tables. I mean, it's such a beautiful way to bridge differences, for one, for real, because people are so different.
Hmm.
Winemakers are so different. Wine regions are so different. You're sitting at your table in Alameda, California, having a wine that was crafted in Italy, like, or a wine that was crafted in Burgundy in France. Like it's it's that sort of ability of a wine to traverse all this cultures and borders and boundaries and limits. That's beautiful. So don't let your quote unquote lack of knowledge or lack of a palate or lack of an appreciation of wine deter you from buying a bottle and sipping on it. And whatever you taste is whatever you taste. Whatever notes you pick out of it is whatever notes you pick out of it. And if you're able to sort of if your neurochemistry is able to relate to some of the notes or the profiles that are on the bottle, great. If they are not and it reminds you of something different, even better, because then it's a very personal, subjective experience for you. So I invite all of you to grab a bottle of wine, taste it, try it, build your palate, develop your palate, elevate your palate, elevate your wine experience, and share it with others. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for those of you who have joined us on Facebook Live. We're midway through the week. This is our typical happy hour wind down Wednesday to wind up the rest of the week. We are halfway through, and today has been a really busy day for me. I'm not sure about most of you, so I was really looking forward to this glass right here. And today we have this special running, the flash sale for Wachira Black Label Muscat. It's $19.99. And if you're within the 15-mile radius of Alameda, California, we'll bring it to your doorstep for free.
That's right.
All of Wednesday's deliveries are already out, so you're going to have those bottles for dinner tonight. And anybody who ordered before we started deliveries, you're going to get them today. Anybody who ordered after 4 p.m.,
Or actually, maybe about two.
about 2, is that
Yeah,
what we, okay, after
about
2
two.
p.m., then we're going to
Yeah,
get
'cause
them
we
on
start
Saturday.
deliveries at 4.
Yeah, you're going to get them on Saturday.
Yeah, you get them Saturday.
All right.
And Mr. Jeff Jones, thank you for joining us. Jeff, welcome. Love that you have you on. Ms. Yolanda Cater, thank you for having us and joining us again. One of our tried and true club members. I would invite you to join us on the Zoom again. So it's not just our big picture up here.
Oh, there's
Um,
another Chris in the mix.
ah,
Chris and Gerald, thank you for joining
Gerald, thank
us.
you for joining us. Go ahead and join. Any of you guys can join us on Zoom and have a cup of something, a water, juice, or wine, beer, liquor, whatever. We just want to know what you guys are drinking and have a good time.
Yes.
This is a happy hour. She's going to repost the link, I guess,
For the Zoom?
for the Zoom.
Yes, I will. You know what?
Because I know people get tired of seeing my face.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
not
do.
hers, but mine.
I'm gonna do one better. I'm actually gonna pin it that way. Folks can see it. If you just joined us, it is pinned on the bottom of the comment section, so you can just click on it.
And join us
Copy it.
on LinkedIn. I mean, on Zoom, I mean.
So,
Hey.
oh, Kamal says there's a reason Jesus changed water into wine as his first miracle.
That's right.
All right, Kamal. I'm gonna leave that one to you. Thank you. Cheers.
No. We're not gonna leave it there. We're
No,
not
you know
gonna leave
what?
it there.
Because
We're
I
not
don't
gonna
I
leave
don't
it.
want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want
I
to
know
hear
she
it.
wants to stay away from the whole politics. We stay away from politics
I do.
and religion
Because
because
I do not
we do
want
not want
to
to
hear
offend
it.
people. We don't want
It's
to.
not even so much about offending people. I don't. I mean, it's impossible to please everybody.
That's true.
Yeah. What I do not want to do is I don't want to engage in content or in conversation that is going to,
Be controversial.
yeah.
and
It's gonna be
maybe alienate certain people. We don't want to alienate anybody because her thing is about wine bringing community.
yeah.
And I do agree. That's a reason. There's a reason why the first miracle was turning water into wine. There's a reason. We're not gonna say what that is. That's up to you to figure out. Now, little black baby Jesus has blessed us with what we're doing, so we're gonna leave it there. And I mean, I didn't know it was. I mean, if you didn't know, now you know. It was the first. First is important. I'm gonna stop there. Hey, just have fun.
What are you guys drinking? Let me know.
Yep. What you guys drinking? Join us on and let's do a virtual toast on Zoom.
Well, Eskimo, I know. It's a compliment and a joke. I know. I'm just
We know it's a compliment and a joke.
I know it is. I'm just saying that for those who may not fully understand that it is a compliment
And a joke. But she's a little sensitive on that, okay? Yeah. I mean, she is. I'm not. Maybe that's why she's CEO and I'm not.
Yeah.
But
oh my good lord. Thank you for joining us today. It's Wednesday. It's Wind Down Wednesday to wind up the rest of the week to get you nice and over that hump. Today featuring the Wachira Muscat, which is our special for the week. It's a flash sale, $19.99 for the Black Label Muscat. It's going on right now. If you go on our site, wachirawines.com, you can order this. And if you're within the 15-mile radius, we'll drop it at your door next Saturday, this coming Saturday. If you're outside the 15-mile radius, we'll ship it. We have shipments going out tomorrow, and we have shipments going out on Saturday.
Hey!
Thank you for joining us. This music, we have absolutely no rights to it. It's purely for entertainment and to create ambience for this. So I think Chadwick is getting ready to put together a cocktail. So, and today we are going to be featuring some very nice liqueurs that we distribute from this brother out of Atlanta. And when Chad gets back, we'll talk about it in depth. But he has the most elegant vodkas and the most elegant blend of guava flavor in a vodka that I've ever had. And this vodka will take you places. It is beautifully crafted. You can sip on it just on ice, or you can sip on it in a cocktail. It stands on its own, and it's great in a cocktail as well. So I can't wait for him to mix it up. This is one of my favorite vodkas right now. Yeah. Oh, sweet.
And
Awesome.
we're gonna have a special guest joining
you.
us. So I'm gonna take my shirt off for this.
Why?
Because I need to relax, mix, and shake.
Okay.
Because Kevin may be joining us. He's trying to join us.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So we're gonna have. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna let Chad get into the specifics, into the no. I want you to do the honors of getting into the specifics, into the details of what we're about to do and who's about to join us this evening. Okay, so he's getting his serious face on. So let me move the wines out of the way. So what are we doing?
So until I'll start when he comes on, but I'll let you keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I think do I need a cocktail glass?
Oh, hold on. I need to set a different link because we had to stop and start over. I'm sorry. Invite. So you need to set a different Zoom link.
Okay. So as soon as he shares it with me, I'm going to share it with you, the folks on Facebook Live. So if you want to join us on Zoom, you can. That way we can see your faces and we can see what you're sipping on. It doesn't have to be wine, or it doesn't have to be Wachira wine. It can be just your favorite wines or your favorite liqueurs or your favorite, I don't know, beverage of choice, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whatever you're having. We just want to connect. We just want to see you, talk to you, figure out how your week is going, help you get over this hump that is Wednesday and get you through to the end of the week.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. You can post it. Okay.
Thank you, Kamal. Kamal says his neighbor just ordered a whole bunch of muscat, so waiting on that, Kamal. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. So are we mixing? Are we mixing
you
all the?
unpinned the other one?
Are we mixing all the? I'm gonna do different cocktails. Are we just gonna do one
We
cocktail
can do a couple.
featuring?
We're gonna do one, but I'm gonna go over
What are we doing
his
today?
line, and he's gonna be joining us. I just sent him the new link,
Okay.
and it's Mr. Kevin John. If you do not know who that is, you will now. So we're gonna have Kevin John from Island John Vodka joining us very soon.
It'll be great to have him speak to Island John vodka. I think the story of this vodka is so beautiful. It's um it's a true testament to family and black excellence and all that good stuff that we're all aspiring to. So I can't wait for Kevin to get on and share with us the story of his family and how they came about crafting. Chadwick, I'm gonna show the bottle. Huh? You said don't do it yet.
No. Oh, Kevin's phone. Here we go. Kevin John.
It's connecting, and the sound is connecting.
Hey.
We need. I think you might be muted for whatever reason. We can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Can you hear me? No. Connecting is connecting audio. Yeah, your phone is connecting audio now.
Ah, there we go.
There
Can you
you
hear me?
Go.
All right, technology, man, catching up with the time.
Hi,
Exactly.
Kevin.
So
How are you?
you're on our Zoom right now, but we're streaming live to Facebook Live. This is Mr. Kevin John with Island John Vodka. So
What's up, people?
what's
How are you?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
How are you holding up? How's where are you? Are you in Georgia right now? Where are you?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta?
Yeah,
Okay. How are you
yeah.
holding up in Atlanta?
We're holding up. We
Yeah.
opened up.
You opened. Yeah. We heard a little about
we
that.
heard that the outside opened back up. Okay,
Right, right.
We heard a little bit about
So,
that.
just a little bit.
So I'll let you.
No,
I'll
no,
let you.
you explain to him what we're doing. I got
No,
you.
okay. So what we're doing, so we have this wind down Wednesday, wind up the rest of the week. So
okay,
we invite folks to join us. We share what we're each having. We talk about how the week is going. We celebrate this hump day to get us over to
okay.
the last couple days of the week.
Right.
Yeah, we're super excited to have you.
All right. Well, I appreciate
We
you guys having me. Thank you
want
so
to
much.
talk about this product. I want you to share about your family, your legacy, how you guys came about
Oh
this.
boy.
I want you to share with the world about you. I want them to know a little bit about you.
well, well, the Island John brand is we're still learning about ourselves, but the whole premise of it was to be a family business and to partner with my dad in a way that we haven't done in the past,
Hmm.
to try to build something, and build something that is strong and that can last. And through his vision with the Island John Baca, I got on board and just started to kind of crash course the industry, if you will. It took 2.5 years to do that, to learn everything about it, and why people fantasize about the water source that especially for vodka, right?
Hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
came from the hills of Latvia and from the Colorado Springs and from this lake and from this water source. We get ours from a really good well in Florida, right? So, um, and the distillation process, just understanding, you know, what it means to be distilled 12 times or 51 times or whatever the case is, and the whole process. And I tell people ours is made from corn. And often I get asked from your Tito's believers
Mhm.
that, okay, well, Tito's is made from corn and you guys are made from corn. What makes you different? I'm like, well, what makes us different is how we process it. All right.
Mhm.
So let's say, for example, you're a baker, I'm a baker. We both go to Publix to go get our flour, but you will process your bread a little different than our process. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Mine may come out a little softer, yours may come out a little harder or crispier around the edge. That's just your preference, right? But
Right.
um, we've we really we really uh, specialized in trying to make a really good product, right?
Mhm.
And not make it glamorous on the outside, but have something that's going to give you hangovers and tummy aches on the inside, right?
Right.
So we're very intentional about that,
Mhm.
and want to just put a good product out there that's for us, from us, by us. The FUBU route. You know. So yeah,
I mean,
that's
you're very humble and modest in what you're saying because you guys have been winning awards
I was about to
for the
say
last three
touch on
years in a
that.
row.
Yeah.
You know, Michael Distillery Awards, you're getting platinums, you're getting golds. The international.
right.
So I mean,
Well,
you win awards all over the place.
So it's a little bit more than just good product.
Yeah,
Let's be
yeah,
it's a
realistic.
high end.
like
It's a high end vodka.
we're top shelf. We're
You're
top
top
Yeah.
shelf.
shelf vodka
Definitely top shelf. So
made by a
when
brother
we
out
went
of
into these
Atlanta.
award shows, we just didn't win like a bronze or a silver. We were on top of the line in all events that we were in. Right.
Right.
So that's just proof that we got a good product, and that even the people that host these and conduct these shows think so as well.
Exactly. So just give you understand, this brother, when he said his dad and he wanted to come up with something that would last and that was quality, they meant that. You know what I'm saying? So, I want you to hold up your bottles too, because this is
All
the
right. That's the guava.
that's the
That's the
guava.
guava.
This is
That's the
the
guava, and that's
ultra
that's
premium.
the premium. That's the premium. That's right.
Six times
Which is
distilled, 6 times
which
distilled,
we
right?
re 600 still, right? But we renamed that to New Richard Reserve
Oh,
on the
nice.
new
Ah,
packaging. Yeah, the new packaging has New Richard Reserve.
beautiful. What about this one?
So that's the same apple guayave. So the story behind the guava was inspired by my dad growing up in Trinidad and Tobago. Grew up with two apple guava trees in the backyard. In our 2 year ramp up, he calls me. He's like, Kevin, what do you think about getting guava in a bottle, man? I grew up with these trees in my backyard, and it just kind of he had like a nostalgic moment at that time, and just like, look,
Mhm.
what do you think? And I was like, you know what, Dad, that's one of your better ideas. So let's run with it. And it turned out to be super delicious. Um, it's the only one of its kind, only style of profile in the market right now. And yeah, people are all over it.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to make a drink with it today. So
So he's gonna put together a nice little cocktail. But can I honestly say, Kevin, like your guava vodka is the only vodka I can sip on by itself, right? Like on the rocks, just by itself.
Right.
It is so
Right.
smooth. I love. That's my favorite vodka.
Yeah, we get that a lot. We
Yeah,
get that a lot.
it's really good.
So this month is National Haitian Month, or in honor of Haiti, right?
nice.
So so we're very intentional of the name as well, Guayab, because that's
Mhm.
Haitian Creole, right? And we wanted to honor Haiti in a way of being the first country to liberate down in the Caribbean,
Mm,
um, but also have something fanciful to say versus just guava. We
right.
wanted to, we wanted to roll off the tongue differently, Guayab, because actually
Okay.
Haiti's a beautiful country.
It
The
actually
media doesn't
is.
show it that way, but they have tremendous waterfalls there. The landscape is amazing. But yeah, it's a beautiful country.
Hmm. And it's nice that you share that part of it because sometimes when you watch the news or you read these magazines, you only get one side of the story, right? So it's
Oh yeah,
nice to have folks
yeah.
like you who are out here telling a different side of the story.
Yeah, for sure.
And
And that's really what the brand's kind of predicated on, is to,
right.
share things that is outside of the beach lines and palm trees that people know about the Caribbean. Right? There's so much more to know about the culture and the people and the food and everything down there. So we wanted to be able to exploit that and share that with people who come in touch with our brand.
Right. I agree. So what are you putting together, Chadwick?
It's a little strong.
Yeah, so you got some coconut rum.
Uh-huh.
What else?
So I try to tell people you have okay. So
Let me get some glasses.
the apple guayab actually has a slight sweetness to it as well. So, but
Yeah. So
Mhm.
we use a fresh puree in the distillery, right? And we let that sit for about I don't know. We let it sit for about 7 days, and then it goes through a cutting process where we take it from 190 to an 80 proof product. Typically, your flavor profiles aren't 80 proof, and then from there we added we added cane sugar to it. So each bottle has about 6 grams of cane sugar that was intensely added. I tell people to kind of think of it about like adding sugar to your strawberries, right?
Mhm.
Just kind of open them up and plump them up a little bit so that you get more of that succulent taste out of the strawberries. So that's kind of our approach to it.
Beautiful. So I just did
Man,
2 to
you got a
1.
real bartender next to you.
Those are some of those are some of the perks of my quarantine.
All right. So tell us about this cocktail, man. What you put in it?
So talk a little bit about it.
So it's actually 2 to 1. Apple guayab, the guava vodka from Alan John.
Mm-hmm.
You know where it's at. Okay. And then we also have 1 ounce of Malibu
Okay.
coconut, and then actually a half ounce of lime,
Okay. Some sour.
some
Okay.
sour, and a lot of ice.
And a lot of ice. All
That's
right.
it.
That sounds awesome, man. Simple and to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I should be making some over here too to join y'all.
Exactly. Hey. All right. I love having little tiny shards of ice in there.
All right.
I'll tell you how it is. Well, that is really good.
Okay.
That is so.
We do a cocktail called Just the Amore, and it's Just the Amore. It's English is Juice of Love, and we do the coconut rum with the guava, with pineapple juice, cran, and I think that's it. And no, and it's either you could do it, top it off with soda or Sprite.
Is there a different? Is there a juice you would substitute for the pineapple juice? Because I can't tolerate pineapple juice, but I'd love to try it.
I'd say
You
guava.
can't? Okay.
What would you substitute?
Well, I will probably do the sour then.
Okay.
Because pineapple has a little bit of tartness to it.
Right.
So and kind of cuts through some of the sweet notes that you may encounter. So yeah, I will probably substitute that with sour.
Got it.
Cool. Now, so we like it a little strong.
Just a little.
Yeah. But it's not too strong though. That's the thing. It's really smooth. And it's still that's the other thing. This is not your typical flavored vodka. So I want to get you to understand. That's why I've been getting the platinums and the golds and everything else it's been getting at the top shelf. Is because it's 40% alcohol still. So it's still 80 proof. So even though it has a slight sweetness to it, it's not a typical. It's the only flavored vodka he has right now. So it's like unless you've added something else I didn't know about.
Well, we're looking at a flavor profile called sour mango.
Ooh.
And it's a African mango. And they grow it in the Caribbean too, because obviously through trade, a lot of the fruits ended up on that side of the region. So we're looking and exploring those options with a flavor profile. So.
That's why I like you, dude. It's you're doing what you like and staying true to a flavor profile and a type of product that is endemic and representative of you.
Yeah, absolutely. How are you guys doing though?
Oh, we blessed. This right here is blessed.
Killing it.
All
right.
Everybody's hurting because a lot of the retail establishments and a lot of the wholesale buyers and restaurants and clubs are kind of down right now.
Right,
But
right.
everything's picking back up. Everybody's trying to get where Georgia is.
Opened
Well, we
for sure.
okay. I was gonna say something, but I'm like, I'm gonna stay out of the politics of it all. But yeah,
Trying to get
Yeah,
open,
we're
and
gonna
we're
be
gonna leave it there.
politics
we're,
free,
we're trying to get open. That's
We'll leave
about
it
it. We'll leave
there.
it there.
We'll leave it there. Nah, but thankful a lot of companies like Miss Yolanda Cater and Michelle Merdier and a lot of different club members that are on Facebook Live right now,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
other people that just are customers. They really come through.
Mhm.
What's helped us out a lot is doing our local deliveries, stepping up our customer service even higher, and attentiveness to the people around us and what they need.
That's
Um,
awesome.
Partnering with different chefs for frontline workers and just doing what we can to help others,
Mhm.
but at the same time, it's taking some prices down so people, because everybody's hurting financially too, so people can still
Right.
get wine because people want to drink even although they're home.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. So I came across something really interesting. I came
Okay.
across little shot bottles. I saw a
Shot
picture.
bottles.
The mini
Yeah,
bottle,
Oh,
like little
the
mini
minis,
bottles.
the
Yeah,
50
we
fifty
call that a
ml.
shot.
I got a shot bottle.
Technically, they're shot bottles for sure.
Right.
We call them shooters.
She's a woman of action.
I didn't realize we were making little mini bottles, which are really
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So
So our,
it
our next
actually it came, huh?
our next order from you needs to be having some of those on it too. Yeah.
Right, because they those fit right into the purse. They
Oh
kind of
yeah,
go with
we
you
got
everywhere.
so much engagement online when I released that online.
Right.
Instagram blew up about it. What's amazing is that our distributor during this time decided that they weren't going to pick up any new SKUs. So
Oh,
I'm gonna just say, Georgia, I distributed myself. You know what I mean? Because we small
that's
business
the way
out
you
here, we
go.
trying to do our thing.
That's the way you
Right.
go.
So,
Now, do you have a distributor license out there yet?
oh what?
Distributor license in Georgia. They let you get one?
No,
Okay.
no. That's why I'm being bold about this statement here.
That's real.
But
Okay, we're gonna read.
yeah, we we got tremendous feedback, man, and it's kind of our saving grace with the whole pandemic going on because consumer buying habits had changed at the liquor stores where they were buying well-known brands and they were buying very cheap brands in bigger packages. Right, we're only available in the 750 ml. But 50 ml is something that people will continue to buy, and at 99 cents, they're not, it's not crushing their pocket, and they could continue to try a new product like Island John, and hopefully when we get on the other side of this thing, that we will see the rewards of getting it out in market. So yeah, the 50 mls is a strategic move to continue to permeate the brand, and people that are kind of scared to open their wallets to something new could try it at a lesser price and
Right.
keep pushing.
I like that. That was very smart strategic pivoting. I like
Yeah, yeah.
Island
Yes,
John Vodka.
sir. Yes, sir. So now that's a novelty item because the package changed.
Oh,
You know what I
see,
mean? You're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to
you
send you
have to
some
upgrade.
autographed ones.
see. So who did the new packaging for you? Who were you working with?
The same guy did the same package. We just retooled it. We had to make it a little more efficient and scalable because Dad was wrapping nearly every bottle.
Mhm.
That was
And I told him I was like, before you get arthritis, man, I'm gonna change the label around so you don't have to keep squinting and trying to be ADD about getting the lines, because it kind of overlaps there, right?
Yep.
Trying to make sure that's all aligned and whatnot, man. So it was important that we did that.
Yeah.
And what's cool about the other package is that it's a 3/4 wrap,
Mhm.
but it features the Caribbean islands through the window of the backside of the glass.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of subtle touches on that one that really enhances the brand as well.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
For those that are just not joining us or don't understand what's going on, we have Mr. Kevin John of Island John Vodka out of Atlanta, Georgia, where we were
What's
focusing
up,
on
guys?
uh, Upper Guayab, the guava vodka, which is the only one in the states like it. It's guava infused, and it's a high-end and award-winning vodkas. Then his, what's the name of it? This is a collector's item now, the ultra premium. Now called what?
Right. So that's the ultra premium now called New Richie Reserve.
There we go. Now explain
Island
New Ricky
John New
Reserve.
Richie Reserve.
Explain New Ricky
Yeah.
Reserve to me.
Say what?
Explain the name. New Ricky Reserve. I don't know Ricky.
New Richie.
Richie.
New
I don't
Richie
know.
Reserve.
I don't know
Yeah.
Ricky.
So really, New Richie comes from Newport Richie, where we make the
Ah.
product. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. So ultra premium, in today's market is a little pretentious because you can have your $9.99 bottle saying we're ultra premium, indicting all the ones that's above it, right? So we looked at that and was like, let's continue to tell the story of the brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be premium, we're gonna be top shelf. Label shows it. We don't have. It's kind of like a pretty girl saying, writing "I'm pretty" on her forehead. Hey, you don't have to do that. Everyone can see that. You know what I mean? So adding New Richie to it, just in the reserve part of it, just elevates the brand and continues to tell the story where it's made. Say hi, bud. I can say hi.
Hello. How old?
Hey.
He's two. This is Jaden, my second.
Hey, Jaden. Good to see you, brother. Oh.
Yeah.
So shy today.
But I want to thank you, brother.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me. Good to see you again.
And I'll give you a call in about another 30 minutes.
All right.
Right.
Thanks for everyone tuning
Try it
in.
just like this. You probably have, but yeah. I like
Right.
it just like this. What would you name this?
What would I name that? You got coconut rum, guava,
Lime juice.
heaven,
Lime juice.
lime juice, heaven.
Call it heaven. All right. Heaven.
Heaven.
Call it heaven.
Okay,
I
call
like
it
that.
heaven. I like it. It's the heaven.
Here's the heaven.
All right, bet. So yeah,
Island
everybody for
heaven.
more
Island
information.
heaven.
Yeah, Island Heaven. There you
Island
go.
heaven. There you go.
Yeah, so for more information, go to our website at islandjohn.com.
Okay.
Um,
I'll put it in the comments.
Island John, ISLANDJON.com.
This brother is blazing trails on the East Coast throughout Georgia. What other distribution you have on the East Coast right now?
Man, we got Florida. We're
Beautiful.
slowly getting into Florida, and Houston's next on the scope.
Kingston?
Houston.
Okay.
Houston.
Kingston.
Yeah, Houston, Texas.
Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful. So we're working
And,
on that too. So we'll keep posted.
All right. Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and I still need to make a trip out there to you as well.
Yeah, for sure. All right, y'all. Well, y'all be good.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
We're doing good,
All right.
man. We're all through California, and folks are asking for us in Kenya all the time now because we've done a little bit up there. But yeah, we're doing great, brother. We're loving it.
Awesome, man.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
That's good
It's
stuff.
really good to see you.
All right, you too.
So
All right, keep pushing, y'all.
Thank
All right.
you. Have a good evening.
Hey, Johnny boy. So that is Kevin John of Island John Vodka. His two vodkas, Richie Reserve, which was formerly known as the Ultra Premium, and the Alpha Guayab, which is the same. So let me get it so you can actually see it. Alpha Guayab, which means guava vodka, and the Ultra Premium, which is now not Ultra Premium, but they've won platinum, gold, you name it, every year since they started making vodka. So he's an example of black excellence. Yeah, she's over here looking at me like, oh.
No, I'm trying to put comments in there. I was making sure I put the right spelling for
Island John?
Yeah, for Island John's website. I think I did. Did they post? I don't think it posted. I don't know why it's sitting here. Oh, there we go.
There we go. You have to say enter, yeah.
Yeah. I thought I'd pushed enter a couple times. I don't know why I didn't. All right, folks. How you doing?
How you doing? What are you drinking? Join us on and have a drink in your hand. We're at that point now where I'm done talking about stuff. We're drinking our Island Heaven and wanting what you're doing to stay happy in this Corona Chronicles time. Hey,
Hey. So we have about 9 more minutes left to this happy hour. Sort of counting down.
and you have another countdown until midnight tonight. The Muscat, Wachira Muscat flash sale for this Wednesday. The flash sale 20 for this flash sale for this Wednesday is the Muscat, which is 19.99. So we're doing a flash sale every Wednesday on different Wachira products to where you can get them for 19.99. So it's a major discount. We want people to be able to try it. We understand everybody's going through things, and we deliver for free within 15 miles ish of Alameda. So join us, get what you want. You can order online. It's automatic. There's no codes needed. And we want to know what you're drinking, what you like, so we know what we need to talk about. If you have questions, whatever it may be. And Davey
That's
Gatere,
all.
okay, and Marcel will join. And we welcome anybody to join us on our Zoom. She reposted the Zoom link. It's a different Zoom link from the beginning.
Okay. We don't have any rights to this music. It's purely for
Exactly.
ambience.
The music is for background ambience. We don't have any rights, so Facebook doesn't cut us off.
I don't know that. I don't think they'll cut us off. I just don't want to have anybody sending me an email.
No, they'll cut you off first. So you don't have rights to this music, they'll cut you off.
All right, folks. So how's your week going? We have about 8 more minutes. I want to know a little bit about your week. Marcel, how you doing? How's your Wednesday? We're halfway through the week. We're on hump day.
Yes, and much love to those workers still working with kids like Marcel, those frontline workers that are delivering food at the grocery stores. Everybody, I mean, the medical people are very, very important, yes, in their front line, and anybody that goes into the hospital or goes into medical centers. But we don't need to forget when all this is over is the front line that helps us stay alive. The front line that helps us stay alive with the food and the resources, the gas stations, the essential services that we all need to make it in our daily lives. When we get sick, yes, and if you have the COVID, yes, or we think we have the COVID, yes, we need to go to the hospital. But those frontline workers that are feeding those frontline workers and making sure we have the chefs and the caterers and all those people that are still working, and oftentimes when stressing times like this are gone, we don't remember them. So let's make sure we give thanks to those people and take care of them.
It's a whole
And
bunch
perfect
of
song in the background right now.
it's a whole bunch of different folks that are giving of themselves every day. So it's a little bit of folks that are showing up at work, but there are also folks who are working online. Like the teachers who are teaching my nieces. Oh my gosh, I have two little girls. My nieces who are logging online to class every day. So we have teachers on the other end who have to prep lessons and come up with creative ways to entertain 6, 7, and 8-year olds and educate them, and keep them engaged, in the comfort of their own homes. So
and in ways they've never had to do
thank
before.
you to some of those folks too. Yeah.
So the teachers, the administrators, the garbage guys that still pick up our garbage and our recyclables every week.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make sure we understand.
And the mailman
that shows up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The mailman, mail woman, male person that shows up every day to drop off letters and packages in Amazon and UPS and FedEx. Big ups to FedEx.
Right. Without FedEx, I don't know, we'll be a little bit lost.
Yeah, we'd be lost.
We can do the 15-mile radius, but without them, we'd have to. Yeah. We'd have to show up to further and further out. So thank you, FedEx. Appreciate you.
Appreciate all of you, and make sure everyone out there shows appreciation to these people as well when all this is over. just show some love. You know, show some love to your neighbor. We've gotten to know many more of our neighbors than we ever knew because everybody's stuck home and everybody want to go outside, so we see them. You know, I've learned how to play a couple new games. Um, you learn new neighbors. You get to touch bases with loved ones you haven't touched bases with in a long time, or touch bases with them more often. Whether it is Zoom or phone or whatever it may be, take this time to examine our humanity, examine our contact with the people we love, examine our contact with people we don't like, and understand them even more. Yes, we're in a divided time and divided country and divided everything, but it's up to us to do addition instead of division. You know what I'm saying? And multiply. So we multiply a consciousness of openness and love. Therefore, we don't end up in a state of isolation. And that's all I got to say.
Well said. Yep. You know what's been really amazing is we were talking about this the other day. We have gotten to know so many neighbors by name over these last couple of weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is just out of all of us just being stuck at home and wanting to to sort of have an outlet, just sort of seeing each other on your front yard or across the streets and be like, hey, how you doing,
And
how you
talking to a
holding
neighbor
up, and just
whose
beep, beep, beep.
cat ran from his balcony, and ran down the stairs
Right.
and never has done it before. He's outside looking for his cat, so we all help him looking for a great cat. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting.
It's been great. It's
Yeah.
been great rediscovering our neighborhood, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So thank you to all of you who joined us this evening. Appreciate all of you. It's been a lot of fun connecting. Marcel, he's cold chilling. Appreciate you, Sal. What are you sipping on while you're cold chilling? Gaki Ryongo, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. We were featuring the Wachira Muscat. It's a black label. It's one of the big five of Wachira wines. It's on a flash sale today for
Until midnight.
$19.99. It runs until 11:59 p.m. tonight, PST. And so you have a little bit of time to get online, wachirawines.com, order yourself a bottle of Muscat. You're not going to be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Same family as a Moscato. A lot crispier, a lot refined, very smooth, very elegant.
Not heavy.
Not
just
heavy.
the right weight.
Not syrupy at all. So when you have it with, hey, what was that about?
It's just the right weight.
What does that mean?
For you. Whatever weight you need.
This brother just walked into a hole.
Whatever weight you need.
We
right
have 2 more
weight.
minutes.
And then so that was the wine for the day, and the day for the liquor was the Apple Guayave from Island John Vodka. Okay, Island John.
And the site is
islandjohn.com. And it says I see the island and you see the John, Jon, not JOH.
JON.com. Islandjon.com.
And Apple Guayave is in Haitian how they say guava. Okay. And then you also had their Ultra Premium, which is no longer called Ultra Premium. It's called Richie Select. Richie Reserve. Richie Reserve. And you go to their site, look at their products. We actually distribute their products in California. So if you're a bar, restaurant, or club, or corner store, or liquor store, or chain, we can sell to you. We cannot sell them retail. We do not have a retail license for liquor. Or golf course. We do not have a retail sales license for liquor. We have it for wine and beer. And that is Island John Vodka, Wachira Wines Muscat on our flash sale for this week. And on Friday, we'll be going over all of our wines.
We'll do some in-depth sort of deep dive into wine education. We'll talk wine notes, wine pairings, wine glasses, all that good stuff that sort of informs your wine culture.
And we're working on a great, surprise guest for you. And that's about it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Appreciate all of you. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wind Down Wednesday.
And
Hope
wind up for the rest of your week.
Why not for the rest of your week?
We'll see you Friday.
Cheers.
Cheers.